Hey, how's it going, guys? So, today I just wanted to talk about Silent Hill 2 and why I think it's going to be Game of the Year, and also why I think it'll surpass the original. Big words, I know, big claims, but from what I've seen so far, everything looks so promising. Um, Remember, this is coming from a guy who played the original like embarrassing number of times. I played it recently, like 2 weeks back. I won't play it anymore because I still want to be fresh when the remake comes out. And I think in total I've played it like at least 25 plus times. Think of that whatever you want, but I just love Silent Hill 2. It's like a game. There is no game like Silent Hill 2, seriously. And I have like so many things to say. I don't know where to begin. I haven't written a script or anything, so I'll just, you know, talk whatever comes to mind. So Silent Hill 2 is like considered the best horror game because it's unique, especially in the storytelling department. And there hasn't really been a psychological horror game like this. And just from the moment, like right here, as you can see, when James is reading, um, not reading, I mean, when he's reminiscing about Mary, who's dead, by the way, who died 3 years ago. And at the same time, apparently, Mary sent him a letter. So, from just the opening of the story right here, like, got me hooked when I played it for the first time. And I just wanted to see how the story unfolds. Keep in mind, story like this in a video game like was unheard of in 2001. So this game basically changed the way like games told stories. I mean, there were some. I mean, like Metal Gear Solid and other games, but not like this particular game. And thankfully, um, we got what we all wanted. It'll be like a faithful one-to-one remake, especially in the story department. I mean, the graphics and the gameplay definitely needed an upgrade because the original PS2 game doesn't really hold up well, in my opinion. Some of you might like it. I mean, the enhanced edition, the fan-made enhanced edition, is playable. It looks good, but the tank controls and the fixed camera angles are outdated. And I've been a fan of this game ever since they released the first trailer. I didn't have any problem with it. I mean, there were a lot of backlash. 90, not 90, I would say 80% of them were just like trolls. I read them, and seriously, none of them were constructive criticism. So, and there were some constructive criticism, not from me, but from some passionate fans. And Bloober team listened to them and like improved the game even more, as you guys saw from the story trailer and from this bit of gameplay right here. And they even changed the opening when James looks at himself in the mirror. I mean, apparently in the original he was showing too much emotion. I didn't look at it that way, but in this one, it's like you'll see that he's emotionless, just like in the original. So yeah, they are passionate guys. Just when I watch these trailers and gameplay, like the first word that came to my mind is passion. I see so much passion in this remake, and it's hard to find passion in video games these days because lots of games are just out there just to be, a money making machine. We get these over bloated open worlds, with like 3 or 4 season passes, and it's like you know which company I'm talking about. So yeah, but this right here, it'll be like a breath of fresh air. Like even when I played this for the first time, the original, like just going going to the town for the first time just gave me the first time. I think I was like 14 years old. I know like a kid is not supposed to play this game because they won't really get the story and all the hidden meanings behind it, but I still enjoyed it. I played it as an adult, and that's when it became a masterpiece. The definition of a masterpiece. So playing this game just like gives me a sense of calmness. It puts me into the world. That's like very hard for a game to do. Like put you in the world. Like I feel like I am in Silent Hill. I see myself from James's perspective. So I really like it's the whoever came up with this story is like I think it was Sato, I believe, the original like um not director, the writer of the game. So let me know in the comments if I'm mistaken. The gameplay was bad. Let's admit it. It was like very straightforward. It was easy. It was an easy game, but people people loved the game because the story was so good. Like you forgot about the gameplay. You just wanted to see what happened next. And just from these like gameplay snippets, as you can see like they really get it. The atmosphere is the most important part of Silent Hill, and they absolutely nailed it. They couldn't have done any better, as you can see right here from the fog, uh, like how the street looks, like the whole aesthetic and silence. It's like um and this couldn't have been easy, like making fog like this. Remember in the HD edition they completely messed up the fog, and it was critically and like it was banned like universally, like no one enjoyed it, the HD edition. That's why like people wanted to enhance the original game. And from what I'm seeing, like they really were like it was a brave decision on their part to take on this project, because Silent Hill 2 fan base are some of the like most sensitive people I've ever seen. The Silent Hill fan base. Some of them are like really extreme. Like if James has like one less hair in the remake, they'll find a way to say it's like it somehow doesn't get the point of the original. There's those kind of fans out there, and there's also fans like me who's like open to everything. I and remember when like the auditions were going on for this remake, lots of other studios pitched in their version of Silent Hill 2 remake as well. But Konami went for Bloober team because they saw passion in Bloober team. And I was like watching some of Bloober team's videos, and uh, it was good to see that they're like most of their developers um, like horror games because of Silent Hill 2, the original. So that's a good plus point right there. So if you just give like an unknown studio to remake a game that would uh, they might not get the point of the original. You just ask them to do like a graphics upgrade and just copy paste the story. But in Silent Hill, there's so much more. The environment, the monster designs, the voice, how you do the voice acting, it has to be like spot on. Now, I just wanted to talk about the character models. Um, no one had any problem with any of the character models except for Angela. Some people are overreacting. I don't know why Siege saying she's not hot. Okay, whatever. But Those who say that never played the original. Seriously, like, do you even know her story and what she's been through? Come on, something must be wrong with you if you see her that way. But there were some like YouTubers and stuff complaining about how she looks fat or whatever. I don't know what they were smoking, but they even went as far as to change her, like from the latest gameplay. I forgot the Japanese channel name. There was like a 90-minute, first 90-minute playthrough of Silent Hill 2 Remake. They changed Angela as well. She looks different and she looks better now. I didn't have a problem with her look before, but she looks good now, even better. So there you go. They're still working on this game, which is a good sign. And I, from what I've seen, they hired like professional not voice actors, professional actors for this one because they really wanted to, capture in, they wanted to capture what the characters has been through. So for this game to be, I mean, there's no way this game can be bad from what I've seen because all the important aspects they have nailed it. And even how I believe his name is Luke Roberts. He absolutely nails it as James. Uh, I'm pretty sure he has played the original game, and he definitely gets it. Where James's mind is right now, especially in the beginning. Uh, he sounds like he sounds how he's supposed to sound. And I love that they added little puzzles like these. Like this wasn't in the original. And there's actually a flashback after this. You won't see it in this gameplay showcase, but in the 90 minutes Japanese stream that I was talking about, there's actually a flashback that brought me tears. I'm not gonna lie. So they added extra stuff that'll get you emotional. Like it brings additional weight to the story, and that's absolutely like Bloober team definitely cooked with that aspect. And like James sees like a flashback of Mary when they were in Silent Hill, and that brought a tear to my eye. And now I'm at a point that I don't want to see anymore from the game. Please, don't show anymore. I just want to play it. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition, and again, I'm just talking whatever comes to my mind. I know the title is why Silent Hill 2 will be Game of the Year, and I may be going off topic, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you are in safe hands. Do not hesitate to pre-order this game. And if you haven't played this, I mean the original, then I'm pretty sure like this remake will live up to the original, if not surpass it. From what I've seen, it'll definitely surpass the original. For me, the original is like 9 out of 10, and this one will be 10 out of 10 because they have improved on the gameplay. Not that it's, like I said, the gameplay is not important, but from what I've seen, the gameplay, it doesn't look like some professional army guy is shooting the guns or whatever. Remember, James is just a normal guy. By normal, I mean he's not some military trained like Leon S. Kennedy or whatever, and that adds like a certain dimension to this game. And some people were criticizing Mary slash Maria's voice actress for not saying that opening line in a particular way, like when she's in the prison. But for me, she sounds absolutely perfect. It's like when she's like, I believe her name is Salome Gunesdottir, and first of all, she does the American accent like in a flawless way, and when she sounds like when she is voicing Mary, she almost sounds like ghostly, like she is there but not there at the same time. But when she is voicing Mary, what Mary sounds like is very real, like a normal woman, uh, like full of energy, and that's like voicing two and yet like two similar yet different characters like that couldn't have been easy, but I believe she has done a good job. The outfits look pretty good as well, similar to the original. No need to change those. Although James's jacket looks plain green instead of like he had some stuff in the front, but doesn't matter. And look at the like details on the apartment right here. I mean, the original, it had kind of a samey feeling to the apartment. It was just like a small blue corridor, and all of the interiors like looked the same with the same floral like wallpaper, and I mean the rooms that you went to, some of them looked different, but it was kind of same. But in this one, as you can see, they really put in the effort to design each and every room, and there's some additional puzzle right here, as you can see, wasn't in the original, and it really feels like you're in a ghost town exploring. I can't like just wait to see. Remember, in Silent Hill, you are supposed to explore each and every door, and I don't know if it'll say the lock is broken. I can't open it, but it'll be funny. And some doors will be locked, of course, but Silent Hill, remember the map is your best friend. And without the map, you'll be lost. So looks like they're keeping that aspect as well. And I'm so glad, like I saw this in Bloober Team's Twitter, you can turn off all the UI. So you can play it just like the original. Like you'll just have to go based on the story and whatever you find by exploring. So whether you start from Neely's Bar or just explore the town of Silent Hill, like whatever you find, you'll end up in the apartments eventually. So, and I love that. There's no like marker that tells you where to go and stuff, and it's fateful. And they even added like a '90s filter. Some people were saying, why are they adding '90s filter to a 2001 game? Come on, guys, use your head. If a game comes out in 2001, does it mean the game was made in 2001? Do you guys know how long it takes to make games? The game was probably made in 1999, and most of the game was made in 1999, and most of the people were using like 90s TVs at that point. So a 90s filter makes more sense, and also like if you call it like early 2000s filter, and one thing I don't even have to mention because it's Bloober Team are the graphics. They've always been like good at graphics, and they like sometimes this game, like when you're out in the open like exploring the streets, it looks absolutely insane. And remember, I play like almost every AAA game, so for me to get impressed by graphics is like a big thing, and it looks like so good. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they did it. And they reworked some puzzles, as you can see. This is the Harry Mildred Scott puzzle. The uh, I don't know if it'll be like. Did I say Harry or Henry? It's Henry. So it's the hour, minutes, and seconds puzzle. So you're supposed to push the clock, and there'll be like a hidden, there'll be like a hole in the wall that you can crawl through. And look at this, I even forgot to mention this right here. The new animations of the monsters. They look, I mean, in the original, the monster designs played a big part in, like in Silent Hill, the hidden meaning behind them. But they were so easy. You just shoot, 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 and then kick, or just hit, 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 and then kick. So that was it. But in this one, there's like an extra level of fear, because you'll have to dodge their attacks. There's no auto aim, and you can't just blindly swing your wooden plank and then kick, and that's the end of it. And you have to dodge their attacks. They have new animations. There you go. This attack right here wasn't in the original. In the original, they just spit out like a poison or whatever, and that was it. And if you didn't kick them, they used to run away. But at this one, they have like additional like attack from like when they're on the floor. So yeah, I love the new animation. So they'll add like an extra layer for people who have already played the original. So there's like new, uh, new challenge, and this will be like. And one more thing about this game, like it doesn't matter how you play because that'll determine the. Sorry, it doesn't matter how you play because that'll determine the ending. So even if you die a lot, like you have barely any health, you'll get a certain ending. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing this game multiple times. Uh, get all the endings, get the sweet platinum trophy, and do a playthrough on my channel. Hopefully, you guys watch it. And apologies for the background noise, by the way. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. I believe I've covered everything on why I believe this remake will be game of the year. And this kind of horror game hasn't come out in years. I don't believe. I mean, there has been good horror games. I mean, Resident Evil games, but Resident Evil has like always had like a science element to it, like experiments and stuff. But for me, proper horror is when there's For me, proper horror is psychological horror, like when the mind is like part of the horror. Oh dear, this scene. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah. What's wrong with you, James? Come on, dude. How did you know there was something in there, by the way? Yikes. No water supply in Silent Hill. No surprises there. So looks like a lying figure took a big dump. Okay. So what was I talking about? Yeah, psychological horror. There hasn't been this kind of game like Silent Hill 2 is the only like psychological horror game that's been talked about even now, the original. So I believe this remake will bring in newer audiences who haven't played the original. And they added everything from the original and they added extra stuff which will make the game even better in my opinion. And credit goes to Bloober team, guys. Just go and say thank you to them for bringing us this masterpiece to modern platforms. And I still can't believe we are only like 28 days away from the deluxe edition, which I bought October 6th. And I don't know if you guys can relate with me or not. I spent so many years like just falling for these absolutely ridiculous rumors from unknown websites, like hyping myself up on every state of play, every showcase, but there was nothing. And then suddenly there was Silent Hill announcement, and like, all right, I just can't express how I felt when I saw the first trailer. And look at this right here. This is so much better than the original. In the original, it was just like a small cube. You're just stuck with Pyramid Head. and you just had to wait for him to get bored and like go away. Not get bored, you had to wait for the siren. I know what the original game. I've played it multiple times, just proving what a Silent Hill fanboy I am. So there's like a siren and then he goes away. But this one, as you can see, it's so much more deadly. He's much more faster, and the great knife that he's holding, it feels more impactful when it hits the ground. And yeah, they like the boss fights. If they can make every boss fight like this, like even more scarier and better, then yeah, we are in for a good time, guys. All right, I have talked enough. Please buy this game, and yeah, hopefully you watch my playthrough when I upload it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know if I'm wrong, if you want to correct me on something, or if I say something that doesn't make sense or whatever, or if you have any suggestions, or what do you think of this game, like in this remake comparing to the original. All right, till the next video, take care, bye bye, and peace.